There's my boy Virgil. He wants to ask y'all to do something.
Press the subscribe button and the notifications bell right below this video.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, folks. Please subscribe, like, and share. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm still alive. Forgive me for being a long time since my last video. I've been a little bit under the weather. Try to explain that to you, because I don't even know myself what was actually wrong. I felt like someone just took a big broomstick and just beat the living blank out of me and left me laying. There wasn't much about my body. I wasn't in pain. But I wasn't running no fever. I just had body aches and pain. And I was totally exhausted. Like I've been running a marathon. That's the way I was feeling. So naturally, I wasn't up to par to get on here and visit with you. So, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. I was talking to a family member and told them about the way I felt and what happened. So I just came to life yesterday, by the way. And they said, you might have had a case of COVID. I said, I don't know, but it was terrible. I said, I didn't have no congestion, I wasn't coughing, none of that. So, I don't know. Maybe some form of flu, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've been up against the last few days. Ever how long it's been. I've lost track of time, as usual. But on top of that, it's been raining. I don't know if you can see in the background, but it looks like it's going to rain again today. It rained yesterday just practically about all day. And heavy overcast. And it's been cold. I know, laugh. But anytime it gets down near 70, it's cold for me. I've been here long enough for any temperature drop down around 70 makes a difference. I know a lot of people think that's funny, but it ain't when you're cold. And that just made things worse. Made all the aches even more. The good part about it, we didn't use no aircon. Yeah. So that helped some. And yeah, you're right. My solar has not been, I don't know, it's been usable, but not very. I have to be careful I won't have no batteries in case of brownout. But so far I'm lucky that my deep freeze, refrigerator, TV, so forth out here, water pump, still functioning on solar. Even with this heavy overcast, which I'm impressed. That tells me once I get my storage capacity up, hopefully, in the next coming few months, that maybe late fall, I can add another group of panels. And days like this would be much better for our solar bills. I've come to the conclusion now, when it comes to installing solar panels on the roof or wherever you do, you need to be around 5,000 watts or more with this weather, with overcast. Yeah, you can still use it, but it takes more of them. Which I'm glad I did the upgrade I did. I basically wouldn't have any solar to use. I just had to put whatever I could gather in my batteries and hope for the best. That's what it's been like. I've not even had time to, other than one day, visit with a friend of mine from Finland because of this way I've been feeling. Hopefully we can hook up and do something now. I'm back up and running partially. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm getting there. I do feel much better. Still, still got aches left, especially mainly in my legs now. But I'm coming to life. That's the good thing. But anyway, folks, that's part of living here in the Philippines. Part of getting older. That's just the way it is. Now, for those that have been listening to me to this point, I've been asked a number of times when I'm coming back home to the U.S. Well, I have no plans to go back. And they say, why? I said, how many people you know on Social Security that is comfortable, that's living around you? If you don't know anyone, you need to get out and look around. How many do you know that's on Social Security only? That's living comfortable. Oh, there's a few. If they have other resources. Take the ones that ask to rent, have transportation, pay additional health insurance. What kind of life have they got? Well, here, I've got transportation. I can afford it. I've got a home paid for. I have no outstanding debts. I've been lucky enough with my wife that we've been conservative enough to put money back and buy things as we need them. If I was living home, I couldn't afford transportation. I'll tell you why. Because before I come here, just liability insurance alone. And this has been almost 14 years ago. $150 a month. Oh, Geo Tracker. A 94 month. $150 a month. Just for liability, minimum coverage. And I struggled to put gasoline in it. So I could go to the grocery store. And then, at the grocery store, I had to use a calculator as I was shopping and make sure I had enough money to pay for it when I got to the cashier. I don't do that here. I don't struggle to put gasoline in my vehicle. Those are some of the things that keeps me from coming to the U.S. Now you tell me why I wouldn't live there. Now, next. Safety. I'm safe here. No. I'm trying to worry about someone drive by and shooting me. I don't have to be in fear going to a store of someone coming into the store and just randomly shooting people. I don't have to deal with that. No, I don't have to live in fear. The only thing I have to worry about here is the crazy drivers. That's the only fear I really have is driving. Yeah. And you want to know why I don't want to live there? And the most important thing, I got someone that cares for me here, and I feel at home here. Before I came here, I really didn't feel at home. I felt like, I don't know, a prisoner. That's what I felt like when I was living in the U.S. My last year there that I can recall. I actually just felt like I was a prisoner. And you want to know why I don't want to live back in the U.S. Oh, it'd be great if I'm was one of the few that had the income or resources, and have a lot more as far as protection goes, and being comfortable. It would be different, yeah. I'd have the ability to get things that I can't get, that I couldn't get. At least here, if I need to go to the doctor, I can go. There, I didn't have the money. The last thing I did there in the United States was get a pair of glasses. The exam alone, $150 just for the examination. Here, these glasses I just got recently, and they are the Variable Lux lenses. The only thing I didn't get was the tint, because I just don't have any night vision. And I paid roughly, I think, about $170, something like that, including the examination. There, I had to do the payment thing. The glasses stayed at the optometrist until I made the final payment. So I struggled with an old pair of glasses to see for 6 months. $800. It took me 6 months to come up with $800. And we don't know why I live here. I didn't have cable TV. I didn't have a phone line. But I did have internet. I was using AT&T, and that was $50 a month. Now that same $50 a month here not only covers my internet, it covers my 2 cell phones, a cable box. No, it's not a cable. It's a satellite box. A subscription, and I've got all that for less than what I spent on just internet alone. And that was 14 years ago. I can imagine what it would be now. So why would I want to live there? I wouldn't have any life. Now say if I was to manage to go to the U.S. and take Grace and my son. How is people going to look upon us? I'm not worried about it personally. I don't care. I care about Grace and her feelings. I know she would be insulted, ridiculed, asked, why are you with that old man? You know, he could be your grandfather. And I know it would be a constant thing people would be quizzing her about. It would make her life miserable. And I don't want it. She is very happy here. She has friends. She has her family. She has everything that a young lady would desire. You know, she's got clothes. She gets a few little things. Occasionally she gets a little jewelry. Not expensive, but over the years she's accumulated quite a bit. And she gets treated with a lot of respect. And I like that. I like her being happy. She could never be happy as long as me personally was alive there in the United States because of other people. And you wonder why I don't want to go there. My life is too good here for me to take her to misery. But anyway, I really appreciate everybody that has stood by and waits on my videos. And I try not to have them too far apart. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.